I think I maybe see a shed, but it also could be a stick. The sticks get me a lot, but way up there, I just kind of looked through my binos. That looks like a shed. Looks like a big one if it is one. It almost looks like it was chewed a little too from looking through my binos, but I don't know yet. Let's go walk and see. We're gonna find out right about now. I mean, from back there it looks like a shed, but it definitely could be a stick. I don't know. See the dogs, they just ran right past it. So, I don't know. Man, it looks like a shed. That is an antler. Yes, it is. That's a nice antler. Dang, that thing's old. That thing's been out there. Yeah, with sunlight. This thing's from last year. Darn it, I'm bummed I missed this. I think I have the match or a year or two before this deer. I'll take it. I'm not even far at all into my walk, and I already stumbled upon one. Kind of wish it was fresh, but hey, that's still cool. It's not in terrible shape. Not a bad shed, last year's, but that's a nice deer. Maybe we'll find his shed from this year if he made it through. I had to walk by this thing in hunting season several times. It's crazy how that happens, you know? Pretty cool. Awesome find, so let's keep going. Always cleaning up other people's trash. It's a shame people litter like that all the way out in the middle of nowhere, too. Came into this clear cut, up here down, I'm thinking, no way is that a shed, but I'm pretty sure it's a shed, and it is a hammer. I think it's old, too. I think that's last year's. Oh my gosh. Look at that thing. I think that's last year's, definitely last year's. He's got that bladed characteristic in this one too. Look at that. Holy Toledo. That is a hammer. But it's not from that same buck. It was very same genetics. A little bit of that bladed brow tine and then that bladed G2, but he's got one of those botfly burrows. That is a cool shed. Old. Definitely last year's, but I didn't get up in here last year too much and never found it, I guess. I don't know what it is this year, but I'm finding some big sheds. Granted, this is from last year, but I'll take it. It's in great shape. It's good intel, and it's in this area where these genetics with that the bladed G2s and the bladed brow tines, yeah. Big track. Probably one of those bucks. Now that is a heck of a rub. That's a big tree. He's got these broken off up here. Look at it, goes almost all the way around. Yeah, that's a dandy. Woo-hoo. Ooh, thick, very thick in here. If a buck walked through here with a loose antler, I imagine it'd fall off. So these are birch birch saplings. Looks like yellow birch, these ones are. And you just see how they're kind of bushy. I don't know how good the GoPro picks it up, but I find this a lot in some really good deer areas. You can see them all over. These are all little birch saplings, which have virtually turned into a little bush, or like a little bonsai tree kind of. They only get that big because the deer come through and they nip them. A lot of people tell me deer don't like birch, but in this area where I'm at, there are no oak trees. And I get in these areas where I know there's a lot of deer, see a lot of sign, and there's always these birch trees that are nipped right down to nothing, to little bushes. So they're getting something out of there. I don't know if because the tree stays small and grows that way, it has a different kind of mineral or a stronger mineral content of some sort. I don't know. But they do like that. I know some people have said, well, maybe there's no other food, but we're in the middle of there's clear cuts all around here. Yeah, there's not acorns or that kind of mass crop, but there's clear cuts, there's ferns, there's all that browse. But this is one of their preferred browse, I think. Honestly, in these areas, I see it all the time. Just nipped right down to nothing. Well, check this out. An old cross-cut saw. If I can get that out. Oh, I gotta dig that out. I'd like to dig that out and take it home. That's pretty cool. That thing is old and rusted. That's cool. Ooh, big old grub. Oh no, it's a snail. Leave you, guy. Yep, Chugga. Oh, that's rusted to hell. Oh yeah. Look at that. Thing's buried. Might need to come back with a shovel for this one. Which, yeah. Ooh. Might be able to bend it back a little. Very carefully. I think I need to come back with a shovel. Well, that thing is in the ground really good, and I don't want to break it if I can possibly dig it out and get the whole thing out. So I got this spot marked, and actually there's a forest road up here not that far. It is gated until right before hunting season's open, so it'll be gated all spring and summer. But I could always come in with a little shovel and just ride my bike out to here and then just hop down this hill and dig this out. So we'll come back for this for sure. That's kind of a cool find. Holy buckets, that's a big one. Come on. What is this stupid thing? That is a humongous, ugly ass balloon. Well, put this one in the bag. So you can see Rishi, just beyond her, there's something very bright that looks like an antler from here. Let's see if Rishi gets it. If it's an antler, it is huge. Rishi's going right to it. I bet you it's an antler. Oh my gosh, let's go, dude. This thing looks huge from here. No way. Is that an antler, Rishi? Did you find one? Yes, you did. Good girl. Good girl. What a beast. Let's check it. Yeah. Alright, it's not as big as I thought from back there, but it's just really bright. It's out in this wide open. Hey! Another one. Heck yeah, that's awesome. That's a cool antler. I was wondering, I'm like, it looked really big from, I was standing way back by that, just off to the left of that hemlock. It just looked huge. I think it was just because it was so white. But heck yeah, that's a cool find. Sweet. Maybe we'll find the other one, the other side on the way out. But, so stand here looking at this, and look at right there. It could be its match. Let's see. I find match sets, but I never find them that close to each other. I'm gonna say that's the match. That's awesome. Heck yeah. I never have found a match set that close together. It just never happens for me, but man, I'm having a good year this year. Nice match set there. Hey, Rish, what do you think? What do you think? These are fresh ones, guys. There's still some hair on these ones. Even a little wax ring on them. That's definitely a match. If he didn't have this broken and his brow broken, it would have been a 5-side, so he's a 9-point. There's like one tiny chew mark in it, that's it. And they're sitting right here, right out here in the open in this old cut. That's why it's worth walking through these, man. And the thing is, with these old cuts, you can see good. But yeah, that's awesome. I'm getting closer to being back to the truck. I walked a lot, I don't even know how many miles, but nothing so far. And then here we go, not coming home empty-handed. Having a great shed season this year, finding some nice ones. Well, I see a shed. I knew there had to be one on this point. It's a little one. Looks like it's pretty old too, but hey, a shed is a shed. Oh yeah, that's probably last year's. That's pretty old. But hey, not a bad little shed. Almost a little 4-point. Its brow was gonna be small anyways, it was busted off, but nice little shed. Definitely last year's drop, I would think, unless it dropped really early, but it looks like last year's pretty dried out. But anyways, yeah, I knew there had to be one on this point. Oh, is that a turkey vulture? I thought it was a turkey. I just bumped a turkey up here. Anyways, and I'm just getting done with work. I got the mushroom girls with me, and I figured we'd kind of just zigzag around this point a little bit and see if we can find anything before we head back. Oh man, probably not finding any more sheds today since I only have one eye now. I just took a stick right to the eye. I can't even see it in there. Oh man, that hurt. I should have had these sunglasses on. Walk through that thick shit. Oh, my nose is watering now. My eye. Oh god, hopefully I didn't scratch it too bad. That hurt. Hopefully it's not too bad. Hurts to keep it open. So we'll see if I can find a shed using one eye.